to listen to Save Texas anymore. The system's not necessarily corrupt. The system is overworked. The system is not set up to succeed because you're putting too much duty on too few people. It's a profession that people don't want to go into, especially recently, for good reasons. But you have a law book that thick that these guys are expected to enforce, and it's written in fine print. You cannot expect them to enforce every one of those laws. And they're going to start picking and choosing what they enforce, what makes money for their county, what's easy, whatever, and they're going to shirk off the other stuff. Like, if you can recite to me War and Peace after reading it, then go be a cop, because that's kind of what you're asking them to do. Hey, Tassie was back in. Marissa.
Yeah, I invited her. Did invite sent.
Oh?
Oh?
I can't.
Oh.
Is he? Wait, where? Hang on.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's a positive development.
I would expect so. Oh, this little fucking pansy ass.
There we go. Oh.
This fucking little bitch. What a fucking coward.
Well, are we surprised, though? Look at him this entire time.
But the whole time fucking making people think he's not doing a damn thing wrong, and then that, like, what a fucking grifty, shifty son of a bitch.
It's like, what are you doing if you're so innocent?
Oh my god. This dude is, like, literally the fucking weakest constitution son of a bitch I have ever heard of in my life. God, what a fucking pansy. Oh,
He
Jesus.
says, oh no! I gotta go run and hide, because that's what I'm good at.
Yeah, funny question, like, if you're not doing shit wrong, why are you running and hiding?
That's my main thing. It's like, oh, okay, Cyril, if we're so innocent, come out into the open and prove your innocence.
We've been saying that shit the whole time.
Just show us the vet records.
Yeah, show us the
That's
vet
all he
records.
had to do.
Unsaddle the horses and take a video of them and post it.
Like, in San Angelo, in Texas, back then, in, like, April, he could have
Fucking-
done all of this and just...
Last week in Montana. Last week in Montana, if he was so sick of us doing all this shit, fucking there you go. Except
I
for
think
we know
he's-
what happened in Montana, and so he couldn't show us the vet records because his ass didn't get cleared.
Paper towel cat, that's a
I
good
honestly
idea.
think he likes it. I think he likes the attention. He likes whether it's positive or negative.
Yeah.
The problem is he doesn't understand that in this day and age, negative attention and positive attention are complete opposites. Back in the 60s...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the all press is good press thing is not true anymore.
Yeah, it used to be. It is not anymore. If it was, like, cancel culture wouldn't exist if it was.
Yeah, I say leave him alone.
Some people thrive off negative attention. It's called a narcissist.
We're not diagnosing anybody because none of us are licensed for any of that, but
There's a difference too between being a like diagnosed person like narcissistic personality disorder, that's like a narcissistic, and then just being a person who has narcissistic tendencies. So we very much can't. He's being a narcissist. He's acting like a narcissist. We're not diagnosing him.
I'm just being clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rusty, on your point there, like, the best part was all the actual doms and subs that jumped into my comment section when I did his Tinder profile critique, and they were like, oh, we would tear him to bits.
my god, I want to get like all night sleep.
I do too. Who knows? Maybe he'll have a welcome party at his house when he gets back.
I'm gonna have a welcome party for Pete.
I was really hoping. I'm really hoping to
Stay with me.
take somebody out on the town on Sunday, and I was really hoping this would be over by then. Oh fuck! I hope she's not in here.
Thanks, Horse Whisperer. I might set up like an Amazon wish list just for stuff,
Do you still have ice on them?
so I don't have to buy anything.
Hey,
like funneling
Marissa, mute this so that we can't hear what you're saying on the phone.
The one girl had already stopped and said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just."
We can still hear it. Mute it.
Yeah.
Mute it.
Hold on one second. Shh. I've got to figure out how to do that.
We're not being rude. Y'all aren't being. Save Texas. You're prying instead of just like. You gotta wait for the update, dude. Like we want to update you, but this is an active thing. There are things in play right now that we cannot have fuck up. If we're gonna be rude to get to stop being nosy when we can't share something, that's what it's gonna take. I don't mind being an asshole. I really don't, because I want to get this motherfucker stopped. If you want to get in the way of that, rather than just wait and let us work and let the law enforcement and other agencies out there work. I don't give a fuck if you think I was rude to you. Leave. If you're not patient enough to fucking sit and just wait on information, you can get fucked.
Just wait. Trust me, we are working our asses off, and if we tell you guys when we can, I promise you, we tell you when we can.
Like, this has been a constant problem. Sandy Boland's the fucking worst of it.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to fucking know something, be patient. We will. The second we can tell you something, we will. We have every time. If you can't, get fucked and find something better to do. We can't share shit right now. It could compromise a lot of shit.
We don't even have like a full update.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the thing is we don't.
We have like bits of an update.
There's shit literally happening as we speak. Marissa is on the phone.
You are watching us wait for the update.
Yes, this is real time.
We're all in this together, so stop harassing us. We're just doing our
Save
job.
Texas, I'm not big and bad. You're just a fucking dickbag, so
You guys
whatever.
stop. Listen, everybody's high stress right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. People are fucking stupid. That's the problem.
They've been, the Texas, whatever, what's it called? Save Texas has been.
Save Texas.
They've been here the whole time. Let's just calm our tits. Because it's high stress for everyone right now. They don't know what's going on. So for us, it's high stress. They just don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is, like, right now,
I would be
you don't need to understand. We will fill you in as we can.
But also don't bait Wes, because Wes will.
I will fucking lay into you and you won't fucking recover.
But we're in a high stress situation right now. So please just understand that and relax your.
Claire wants to come back in.
Where's she at? Oh, it's not my. I was like, I'm used to being my live now.
Yeah, I can't.
Save Texas, you're not worth my fucking time.
Okay, just ignore it, Wes.
Oh, yeah, I'll
let
ignore
it go.
Okay, from
Let it go.
this point forward, I am ignoring all cuck bitches.
Okay, so they're across the. Okay.
Hey, let Claire in.
She's got her AirPods in. I don't think she can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stay where you are.
We can't. She's on the phone right now. We got something.
She got a mute.
Yeah. Just help.
She got a mute.
Claire, help.
Yeah. So we might be.
Can you mute?
Waiting a while.
Can you mute?
We can jump off for now since we're just sitting here, and then just keep your eyes open and call me back on FaceTime. It's better just to FaceTime me than to do the whole group call. So, all right, bye.
Okay, add Claire in.
Okay, sorry. Where'd she go?
She's like, help!
Sorry, I was talking to two different people.
I'm alive!
Thank the Lord Almighty.
So, I can't mute, I think, because I'm the host.
They did leave me in the abyss, Anubis. This is BS, man.
You can mute as the host.
Yeah, Tassie mutes all the time.
I don't know how. I looked in the settings.
Is there not just like a little mic?
There should be a mic at the bottom center. Next to the multi-guest thingy.
Yeah, so when I open up the Go Live Together, I see mutes on all of you guys, but I don't have one.
You can always get out of TikTok and it'll pause a lot.
I TikTok and it mutes. Like, I just swipe it, but my live will still keep going. I just swipe it off the screen really quick, and then it mutes me but keeps the live going.
Yeah, Tassie deserts us all the time.
I'm always answering messages.
Yeah. So nothing yet to update. We might just have to sit and just enjoy some conversation.
Oh, fuck conversation.
How's Florida?
Humid and hot. I forgot that when you go from inside of the air-conditioned house and you go outside and it's humid and you have glasses on, that your glasses will fog up.
Dakota, I didn't think it was going to be that humid here. Then I got here and I worked a week and a half on the ranch and I was like, oh my god, this sucks. You have to drink like 5 gallons of water to combat the like 6 gallons that you're sweating.
Yeah, no, I knew about the humidity. I like the humidity, but because I've spent the last 3 years, or actually the last 6 years or so in North Carolina, which has humid days, but not nearly as bad as Florida. And then California, that's dry as fuck. It happened to me today. I just had to run out to my car, and I was like, oh, no. I run out, and my whole like goes. Like,
hey, question. Sorry to interrupt you. Is A staying?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I had to think about that one for a second.
We're just in limbo.
Hi, Kimberly.
Right now. So.
Right now, we just need people to have their eyes out.
We're just still needing some spotters out there, so.
Cindy, yeah. Well, what part of Texas are you in? Because it was like 103 here today.
Dude, it was 108 down here today, and that's just the heat. That's not the real feel.
Yeah, that's not the real. The real feel is way worse.
Fucking miserable.
But
Yeah.
oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah,
No,
I moved here from
you know what? Are we able to talk about what it is that we're going to be doing after this?
Celebrating?
You are Madam
that's a whole-
President.
Yes, Madam President, fearless leader.
Okay,
I'm just
so
secretary, as was determined. I'm also Boo Kitty Fuck. So
I don't even
after
remember
this,
what my name is now.
Commander.
Yeah, we
After
should
this-
hold on. First, let's.
motherfucker, one more time.
Wes, shut up.
He's gone. Problem solved.
Yeah, probably. So, oh, it's a booty call. Booty call. So after this, we decided that lifted E up. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I feel like that's a typo.
Hello?
So after this, we've decided that we're all going to continue Falcon Express as a 501c and try to help other horses that really need it. All of us have our own things that we're really good at and things that we're not. What's happening? Why are you guys laughing in the background?
I'm smiling.
Is it a good thing?
yeah, just inside joke.
This is just my
Oh.
face, Tassie.
Yeah.
They went back. You guys, did you read them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said that earlier because they're fucking pansy asses.
It's okay. I already talked to Idaho.
Perfect.
So now
Oh
we just
fuck!
gotta,
What's today? Oh shit! Today's Friday. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
But let me see.
kind
I'm
of
gonna hop off really quick.
Today was
actually.
my-
Hold on.
Today was my only day off, and I didn't get off of work until 3:30 in the morning, so I slept until almost 4 this afternoon. Well, I went to the barn. at 5 in the morning. But then I came home and I slept almost all afternoon, and I feel like my day off was wasted.
Hey, can I just say, enjoy your day while you have it.
Yeah. Put it in now.
Marissa, yes. But, can we talk about how great our nicknames are in the group chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought we had said
Is mine
that,
still the
Marissa.
same?
What? I thought we did too. I thought
Yours
that
is Bo.
Yeah, that's Pete's new name.
Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New plan. I think this is where we do a call to action.
Fucking do it. Do you need the number?
All right, you guys. He's on the Idaho state line right now with Washington. We had a whole sting set up for him. He decided to stay right there on the border, and as Scraps and Washington police showed up, he hopped back over into the Idaho border. So now we need all of you guys to hop off this live and head over or come back. It doesn't really matter. Go call the sheriff in Idaho and let them know that he is on Riverview right there at the
What
Idaho
county?
and Washington border. To
Yes,
more
what
people
county,
to
and do we
call
have a
together.
phone number?
Yep.
We need a
Yeah,
phone
do
number
we
and a
have a
county to
phone
give
number?
out. Is it Kootenai County?
God, I hope so.
That'd
Hold
be
on.
great.
Yes, it is. I
Okay.
believe so.
Can
Yes.
you look that up?
Yeah.
Because you have a separate screen to look it up on.
How do you spell the county name?
Koonte.
We went into it before he
First
hopped into a
VNAI.
trailer, you guys. So we need to call.
Are we doing animal control or sheriff?
Oh, now she says nope, still on Washington. God dang it.
Motherfucker is straddling lines.
Cops got him!
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me call.
Okay,
Don't get too
sorry.
excited. Don't get too
Sorry.
excited. Don't get too excited.
I know, but then we've been waiting for this all fucking day. Can she please put it on the phone, the FaceTime?
Time out,
Can
time
you
out.
put it up to the screen so we can all see it?
Hey. Hold on.
So found them. So they turned around. Scraps is turning around. Hang on. I'm trying to deny Washington. Being on the phone is illegal. So they are down here. I'm not gonna go down in there, but like I said, I don't wanna. They're down in there.
Like down under the bridge?
Right here. They're just down in the parking lot.
Deep breaths, Tassie.
I like that.
Park right across right here.
Can you walk over? Are you comfortable doing that?
I'll go for a walk.
There you go.
My truck, I can walk underneath it and just let me find a spot.
You just got to stretch your legs a little. You've been driving a long time.
Yeah.
But I gotta be able to park. Yeah, Scraps is going to get him right now.
The reflection of Cyril on Marissa's phone.
The thing though is, guys, don't get too excited. They're going to get him, but they ain't got him yet.
They're going to talk to him. Remember that he's been talked to many, many times by multiple different organizations, and he's squeaked by.
Everyone's taking him at his word.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say is they may or may not have a. Let's see how many pages this is.
Oh, it's long. It's fucking long.
Okay.
It's your
31
It's your
page.
fucking dissertation.
They may or may not have a 31-page document that's got a bunch
Oh, I'm gonna
of
screen record this because I shot screen.
information.
I'm getting my earplugs in, so
That's fine. That's probably smart.
How about yes, it is.
covering up, but it kind of covering up decent.
But I
Dude,
thought it was
this
good
could
so
be-
you guys get to see. This is what we go through every single time, where we get super excited. Cops are there, and then whatever happens, you guys get to see what's going on too. You guys don't say you're not doing anything.
Typically, it ends with fucking complete letdown.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, guys, that
But we've been talking
we are
about-
doing that we cannot talk about a lot of the times. So when you guys are sitting here saying that we're not doing anything, we are doing a lot.
In every county.
24/7, we are working on this.
Yeah.
Like when we're quiet, that's when we're working the hardest.
Yeah. Or
Yes,
moving
sir.
across the country for me.
Right.
Yes.
Like this is the easy part.
Oh yeah, this is like the.
The setup
now,
is
but now
fucking
you guys need
tough,
to actually
man.
see. Is someone screen recording
I am. I'm
Okay,
screen
good.
recording.
live? Oh, it looks scary.
How is it so fucking bright out there?
It's. I have a.
Because it's
Start here.
different times.
Oh yeah, because it's
This is
2 hours.
bullshit.
Zones.
Can someone screen record the live by chance?
I can't.
No, Chelsea, don't worry about calling Idaho yet. We may not need to.
Yeah, he's in Washington right now, and Washington Scraps is there with him.
See, and that's what gives me a lot of hope too, because
They
if
sat and
Scraps
waited.
is there, then like there's a little more clout in terms of animal wellness.
And they
Yeah.
stayed
We've
and
been
waited.
talking to Scraps for months.
Yes.
Waiting for him.
Oh, he's right.
Zoom in.
What'd you say?
She said he's right there.
Oh yeah, he fucking is. He's riding.
Where's
Is he
Scraps?
riding? I see a pack.
No, I didn't go that far yet.
Okay. Yeah, back up. Stay hidden.
Where's Scraps at?
She said they're not with him.
They let him go?
Brianna, what's the acronym for Scraps? It's a like animal welfare. Okay.
The police right there?
Yep.
Yeah, right there. Oh, he's walking towards me. Shit, I'm walking
Oh, stand your ground. Stand your ground. He's a bitch. He ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, he's not getting nothing to you. You can turn it around, girl. Don't worry
Oh my
about
God.
it. Turn it around. You're on live right now.
Yeah, let him hit you, and then you got immediate assault charges. He goes to jail.
No,
I'm
don't-
screen recording, so
Don't, and yeah, don't say stuff like that because it's illegal.
What? Let him hit you?
Well, I guess, yeah, you're not, as long as you're not antagonizing him.
I didn't say to hit him. I said let him hit you.
If you are in a public place,
Yeah.
you would have every right to record,
Damn right.
stand there, and talk past you. I know that it's very
Oh, no,
nerve-wracking.
They went down the hill, but should I talk to Scraps? There's 2 Scraps vehicles and a cop.
Oh, perfect.
So where are they in reference to him?
Scraps Chips was like staring at me, so
Yeah.
now a cop's looking at me too. I'm gonna wait. They're like,
That's fine.
Yeah, you're good. Just stay right there. But can you just explain to everybody what's going on, what you see?
So I've been old Scraps is right there with the trailer.
they brought
So
a trailer.
Scraps brought a trailer?
Yes.
Or it's
No, it's their trailer. And then so he went down here. So
Can you zoom in a little bit on that?
It's a FaceTime. You can't zoom, can you? Oh, you
Yeah.
can.
you can.
Mhm.
If you're on
How come I never knew that?
where's my? Oh yeah, they went down here somewhere.
So he's down there with the horses and Scraps are behind
With
you.
another guy and animal control right there. The trailer.
The fact that they're still there is a good sign.
Yep. And that they brought a trailer.
Yeah. That means they have some sort of intent.
Them bringing
Happy
a trailer.
25th birthday, motherfucker.
Hey, so are they making him walk the horses out right now, or they just haven't caught him up to him yet?
They may be popping paperwork
Yeah.
and telling him
Marissa?
to graze the horses for now.
She probably can't hear us. Can you
It's
ask her?
Scraps
No,
trailer.
she can't. She's been responding to you guys. I don't know if
So my guess is they went down here because there's a trail right here. The water's right there.
maybe for more photos.
Probably, yeah. Like looking at me.
Okay, was the ginger guy the photographer?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was also, I guess, yeah, it was their property as well.
I wonder if he didn't trust the other one just because it was like a woman.
Oh,
So
shush,
maybe that's
shush. She doesn't want anything to do with it.
Oh, that's fine.
He was scared somebody with a soul was going to report him.
Yeah.
So he got a ginger.
So I don't get what the hell they're doing there if they're letting him walk off.
They very well could be
I think he's
organizing
just-
with scraps and grazing the horses.
Is there there's no trails that he could like walk off into the woods and down a trail and keep riding, right?
Oh, I don't know. The trailer's still here.
No, like trails like he couldn't take a trail past the river and like sneak away.
All this right here down. But
I really hope they're just discussing what to charge him with and told him to go graze the horses while they do it.
So
I don't see any other reason for them to still be there.
So just while we're listening to the FaceTime, everyone mute so that no interference happens.
Hey, was he walking the horses or was he on the horses?
he was walking.
Okay. So he's off the horses right now.
Yeah, but they're stuck.
Yeah, I bet.
He was on him a few minutes
I
ago
saw that.
when he was on.
Oh, hi.
Can we hide in a bush somewhere and just watch Scraps?
Sorry, I had to look at a message.
No, there's like a little trail.
What?
I don't know. I don't see him.
They might
I'm
be
not trying
over
to get,
the
like,
bluff over
yeah,
there.
they're over on the other side, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go back up where I can really see the officers.
Yeah, I would
The
just go back up where
side
you
of
can
the-
see Scraps and stuff, see if they leave or if they're staying there.
Well, so
Oh, okay.
I'd have to go there.
Yeah, you're fine.
Scraps is Spokane's animal control.
Can we go up and watch what animal control and them are doing? Is that what we're doing now?
That's what she's going. Yeah.
Okay.
They're. Oh, they're coming to talk to me. I think.
Uh oh.
That's okay. You're in a public place, girl.
Oh, I know.
Keep-
I'm not scared. I don't have anything on my.
Keep yourself recording. You have that right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm screen recording this whole thing too.
I'm screen recording mine as well.
So they're gonna.
If they ask why you're recording, you might even say something about you're more concerned with what Cyril might do,
Yeah. Yeah.
like to you.
You might just need to give her an update too.
It could be.
Yeah. I might if they come up and they ask to see the FaceTime, I might put it just on me so that
That's
they
fine.
don't know that we're like
That's
Doing,
totally
like-
fine.
an audience.
How's it going?
Put it where we can hear it, Marissa.
For those guys. Okay.
There's the trailers and the cars. Sheriff and a scraps officer.
They're walking back to whose trailer? Theirs?
To the vehicles to the parking lot.
Well, and they saw me walking towards me. That's weird. Why would y'all walk towards me?
I mean, it looks like they're going back to their vehicles. Maybe they needed something. Maybe they're just waiting for him to come back up.
Well, when I came out, they were walking down that path, and then they saw me walk up, and then they turned around and started walking towards me.
Did they answer you when you asked if they were looking for
I
him?
was like, oh, are you guys looking for that guy? They're like, we are not.
They said they're not?
They said that they are not. Yeah.
That very well could mean they know where he is, though. Like
Well,
they
they
don't
have
need
to.
to look
They
for
have
him;
to.
they see him.
They saw him walk down. They were talking to him, and they just let him walk again. I don't know. But why would you, if you see me, which I have nothing to do with it, I've only spoken to one guy, and he, you're not going to cause any problems, are you? No, dude, I'm staying out of your way. But I still...
Ellie is law enforcement, so
So also, they may have been walking closer to that fence to get a better view of where he actually had gone to, if he just walked down that little... Yeah, so
and
it
they
could have
might
been
just have
that.
a policy to say, no, that no matter what, even if they are looking for him, they're not just going to say...
Well, especially if it's an open investigation.
But if he was being arrested, they wouldn't just let him walk off.
Yeah. I'll be the first to say, they definitely don't like us,
So here's the thing, though, Tassie. If they are trying to figure out a law to cite, they might, because he's not a violent offender. There's no reason to have him sitting on the ground in cuffs right now.
Yeah.
So it stands to reason that they would let him, tell him, take your horses down there, let him eat some grass. We're going to figure out what we're going to do here. That's not that uncommon.
Are you going to bed?
And I'm really hopeful that's...
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds sus.
It's actively happening, right?
I'm saying that from experience because I've seen that happen at horse shows.
You call...
Where they're trying to figure out what to get somebody on, but they're not committing a violent crime, and so they don't really worry about them being a flight risk right there.
I had thought that too. I was like, dang, I wish you just didn't have a dog.
No, my dog doesn't allow for it. Just coming around talking. But I know that there's someone in the truck and trailer because there was one woman driving it, and then animal control, one of the Scraps girls is going up and talking to the...
Is there two trailers there? His trailer and Scrap's trailer?
Just one. It's just this one.
Okay, and
Can I see the truck? That's his trailer.
That's not Scrap's
trailer. I don't think so.
No, Scraps didn't bring a trailer. They have their dog.
That looks like the trailer for Pam.
Yeah, it's Pam's trailer. It's a blonde lady with curly blonde hair.
That's Pam. And the guy you saw sitting in there was Chuck.
I don't know, but no, there was a different Dodge that was sitting.
Oh, okay.
The one she saw was a single cab.
Here's a different one, Mama.
There was another old guy, but he don't look like Chuck. He had really gray hair, very light gray.
He said that to animal control, that he had to beat Pete to make him walk.
Getting dizzy.
He had a what?
Oh, somebody in the comments was saying, can we get the person that he said that he had to beat Pete to go? And I was just saying, that was animal in Idaho.
He can say whatever he wants. If he talks, if it seems like he talks his way out of this, it's not that he talked his way out of it, it's that they didn't care.
Yeah.
Because we gave them all of the resources this time around, every single one of them, and if they walk away from this, then we have some serious corruption in Washington's LE.
Jess, that was in Idaho. He was told not to ride in Idaho. They can't do anything across state lines.
Yeah, and it was only Pete. Falcon was apparently doing
and it also expired yesterday.
Oh.
It was a 1-week order.
Are they just sitting there still, Alana?
They're obviously waiting for it to come back up.
Good.
If they haven't pulled out yet, there's still a chance.
I wonder if he took them down to that river to get water.
Maybe.
Could be.
Photos. I think it was all for photos.
And if they're gonna seize the horses, they need to wait on their trailer.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he does have a firearm, which we know he does, that's illegal in Washington.
He does.
I mean, it was allegedly seen in Idaho.
Oh, was it? I didn't hear that.
Soaking wet.
She confirmed it for us,
Like that.
My
but there's
kitten
no.
just got on
Okay.
my bed soaking wet.
Yeah, and there's no reciprocity for.
Real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt. What is the name of that park again?
Gate.
What is it? Gateway.
Yeah, there's no reciprocity. The firearm's not illegal in Washington, but bringing a firearm across state lines without a Washington concealed carry permit, which he's doing, they don't honor Texas concealed carry permits. They honor 8 states, and Texas is not one of them because Texas grants under 21.
Y'all see?
Yeah.
So they asked her to leave.
Yeah. She didn't have to though.
No, she did not.
Who'd they ask to leave?
E.
Oh. Why?
Can Alana still hear us?
Yeah, a little. I have my.
Washington has you have to have a permit.
Oh.
And it has to be Washington State.
Yes.
It's not, you're right. Concealed permits are state to state, and certain states honor other states, certain states don't. It's not federal.
I mean, as any other little wild rodent is.
Can you ask her if they're wearing body cams?
You gonna request the footage again?
Oh, I touched
Yeah.
What?
There's something else to look at right now.
I can't right now, baby.
Cute little animal.
Whoa.
Oh, what is
Yeah,
that
I think
thing?
we don't care.
It's a vole or possibly a gopher. Now that I see it closer.
It's a vole.
It's like a mole, but they're different.
Why don't they just call it a mole?
Because it's not a mole.
That's why it's a bowl.
Ooh, I don't care. Once it's over, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's friendly. It's like smelling my
It might be a groundhog. Groundhogs are notoriously friendly.
Dude, I had a friend who showed horses that had a pet groundhog, and Sandy Eustace's pet groundhog was the coolest ever.
Get out of their eyeball and see what happens.
She's gonna get out of their eyesight, line of sight.
I'm just around right there.
I'm gonna step out of the truck for a second. I'll be right back.
It could be a baby groundhog.
Yeah, when it's all over, boo. That's all I ask. Just wait till it's all over.
Oh, it's back over there.
Tessa, his name is Otis.
The guy. Okay.
They went down to like a photo op. Yeah. I mean, we're a friend. I don't want to say names just in case, privacy, right? But I have horses myself, so I know what proper conditions are and everything. And then I hauled her up from Utah, so I know proper and all that for bringing horses into, especially like Washington. Washington's a little bit more strict than like certain states at least. So, and then I know a friend of mine was the one that's how I got onto it, because a friend of mine, it's the property over in Idaho that he walked up that he was making comments saying that she had like 8 daughters on the property. He had a gun on him. She didn't feel safe. It was just her and her kid, and she was not happy to walk out and the guy and his money were on her property. And he had daughter. I'm not lying. I didn't talk to him. Or it's not on you or anything. You can see it's away. Yeah. So she gave him grain and whatnot. She noticed how horrible so she just was at the end of the day. She reached out to me and whatnot. Told me what was going on. She didn't feel comfortable like leaving her house really, and then just in case he came down or, started searching. And I guess the cops were called. They didn't say anything. They gave him a citation or something. No, because her husband was there, she didn't want any kind of retaliation in case they didn't make a leave. But I guess he got just animal control showed up. Idaho. And has he had I know not.
Yes, Texas.
Supposedly, I believe he has had animal control, but he's also had like vet appointments, and Texas has less strict animal laws too than like Washington State does.
But they've also just deteriorated a lot since then.
And to our knowledge, he has not seen a vet till Montana.
But they weren't as lame, I would say, when he started out this trip. Obviously, miles and miles. He trailered across 2 states. They have more strict animal laws, so he didn't have papers in, didn't want to get caught. And then came into like Montana and then through Idaho, and now he's coming to Washington. So it's just, I know what a horse's proper condition should look like, and it's not what they're at now. And she said that
And they're lame.
a chance to look. Oh, really? Okay. So they give them a little bit of time to do their final photos. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just know because I walked over. I just saw them go down. I'm sure they're at the river. I walked down there. There's a guy fishing down there, and I couldn't see him from where it's kind of like curves up and around. So, yeah. Alana, nice to meet you. Thank you. She'll hear that. Okay.
Good job, Alana.
Yes, great job. Thank you so much.
Work. Amazing. You handled that perfectly.
Hey, tell her people in the chat want to buy her a coffee or a beer.
Yeah, chat people want your Venmo so they can get you something.
Drink some water.
For the animals, so I don't think any animals should be put through that. And then if you got ego, and then if you're like, looking for teenage girls too, like I do everything that I can.
So what are they? They say they're going to take horses.
Yeah.
They said that I heard them say that they were going to wait for him, let him do his little last photo shoot, and then they're going to talk to him when he comes back up.
And then they're gonna check out the horses now. They're giving him the opportunity to do the photo shoot, but now they're gonna have him wrap it up now. So
hey, Alana, can you hear me, Alana? Did you happen to mention that he didn't have paperwork to cross state lines at all until he hit Montana on last Friday?
I don't think I said that specifically. I just said I know he doesn't have the paperwork to. So
He does, though.
He does now. He does now, but he didn't through 4 months.
Yeah.
But he does have them now.
I know, like, to go into Washington, you have to have a current Coggins.
Yeah.
Coggins,
Yes.
like 2 weeks to get my Coggins back when I shipped a horse a couple years ago, and then we were in Idaho, but she was going down to like Colorado or something. But it still took a while. But they went down to go find them.
Yeah. No,
So
he had.
he
Coggins
had-
and health certificate.
Yeah, he's had Coggins. He got health certificate last Friday.
Oh, okay.
So that's not our goal. Our goal right now is to show that they're lame, that he's intentionally causing pain on these horses. He doesn't have adequate food for their body condition or the workload that he's putting them in, and that they have saddle sores, etc.
They're not fit to be ridden.
I'll stick around if they come back and talk to me. I'll stick around so like I don't know their horse experience. I know mine. So it matters if they reach out to ask me, why do you think this horse was thin, or can you prove what do you think?
That's been
I'll stick around.
That's been the problem, like the whole time, is we keep getting animal control officers that don't know horses.
Well, and the other thing too is if you need to show them what condition the horses were in when he started, we have that very available to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that they can see that he's just run off weight over 3 months.
Also, they have my number because I'm the one that called them over to where they're at right now. Tell them to call me. That I'm the one that made the report, and I'll be on the phone with them, and I will show them exactly what to look at.
Yeah.
Also, tell them that Rebecca has all of my information.
Yeah, because I heard her say, "Are you talking? Like, are you with Brianna?"
Okay,
Oh,
so
did
she
you?
has the, yeah, they have the file then.
The smirk.
Yeah, I didn't
Hi.
Yeah.
I kept it as vague.
Like, you have every
No,
legal
you
right.
nailed it. You nailed it.
Let him remember.
So,
He's gonna be scrawling it on prison walls with the little
up here. I don't want to like get
Brianna.
close, but I see that woman is understanding, but I don't see the two guys being that understanding. And
Yeah.
being, like, getting
That's probably why
into
she
it,
came
so.
over to talk to you too, because like they might have, like the man-woman thing, they might have not wanted to like intimidate you maybe, and she was probably like, maybe they wanted to come talk to you, and she was like, no, let me go talk to her.
Especially since you may have looked a little nervous when the male cops were coming up to you earlier.
Oh, here they come back. Oh shit. Oh.
Fucking asshole feedback.
Oh, yes.
Tap on the screen, Alana, so it focuses a little.
She's shaking. Aw.
Yeah. I would be too. I don't blame you.
You're doing great.
Zoom in.
This is as far as it'll go.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's good. I can see. We can all see, I think.
I have it screen recording on mine.
Put it back!
Sorry. I was just seeing if it was, I was seeing if the blurriness, because I have it on there, it's cheaper on my phone.
So one guy's leading one horse.
Oh my
Big
god.
guy with the ginger hair.
This is like real time.
Okay, so it's so shaky, but are they lame? Can you see the lameness from where you are?
It's an incident. It's animal abuse and cruelty. This gentleman over here, yeah.
Get your camera back on him.
He's basically starved these horses. Yeah, it's a horse thing. He starved them, neglected them, just beat them just to make them walk. He's done
From Texas.
everything that he possibly can to.
Look at poor Pete. Poor baby. Look how slow he's
The
walking.
poor little horsies.
Rode him up from Texas.
Can you see their lameness?
Yeah, he fed him almost the entire time. Yeah. From the trailer. Yeah.
You can see Pete's for sure.
I can't see because she keeps moving it.
Oh.
No, Marissa's moving it.
Oh, he's supposedly from Texas.
Oh yeah, look at his leg is straight.
You can see the bay's lame in his hind end. He's not walking right. He shouldn't be tacked up. He should be arrested. He's not. He's hurt.
20 years old.
See, even. No, I only had a few. Yeah.
He mentioned puke.
Made like he's just trying to be famous. He has no horse experience whatsoever.
He's a cosplay cowboy.
Autumn and wanted to be a cowboy.
Hey, point it at them.
Yeah. Try to get back on them.
Get back on them, Alana.
I'm with a rescue group. Yeah.
Fast Express.
Alana, try
Yeah, stay on him. Don't try not to move too much.
Oh!
Don't move, Alana! Go back!
I know there's a fire up north in Hayden, but that's about it.
They're making the son of a bitch untagged.
Thank God. Alana,
That one guy's pulling.
Alana!
Alana!
Yeah, I hear y'all.
I'm gonna reach through my phone.
I'm gonna buy you a tripod.
Can you go up to the gate? Just stay behind the gate.
Walk up to that fence.
Walk up to the fence line and just stay right behind there. So you're not impeding on their thing, but you're still close enough to where we can see what's going on. And maybe hear.
My heart is beating so fast I can feel it in
Use the
my throat.
arm too. Bow on the
Because it'll help you stay steady.
And also, you're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing amazing,
love you.
Alana. Thank you.
Zoom in.
Any closer.
That's fine. That's fine. Hold steady.
fucking finally making them
Oh
untagged.
my god.
They're taking pictures
They're
of them.
taking pictures of them. They're gonna compare.
Look at Falcon resting that leg again.
God
Yep.
dang, he's lame as shit. He's been lame on that one the whole time.
Yeah, since day one. Since he
Like,
tried him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been lame
he
on
was
it the
lame in
entire
the
time.
Oh,
video.
look, Falcon knows we're here. Send him love, guys.
Hi, Falky. We miss you.
Hi, Falcon!
We miss you. We've never met him.
He just
Okay,
We don't
do you
even need him to miss him.
everybody that is watching the live right now, I just want to remind you guys that we have gone through this in every state and county, but this is the most that we've got them to do.
Yeah, and still don't get your hopes up, but be very optimistic still.
Yeah.
Cautiously.
I want to physically see him without a saddle on.
Weapon, you guys, they know about it.
Why the fuck's he untacking from the
They got
outside?
weight
What a
tape.
dumb
That's
fuck.
weight
He's an idiot.
That long white
Fucking-
thing is weight tape.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It damn sure is.
Oh, happy birthday, Cyril. You're fucked.
Happy birthday, you little bitch. Oh, my poor horses. Poor little horses.
Hey, can we just talk about?
boys?
Can we talk about when you play stupid fucking games, win stupid fucking prizes?
Here's his prize on his birthday.
God damn.
People
Go
in
to
the
Chuck E.
comments
Cheese and win
share
the
the
rest
hell
of
out
it.
of this live. Let them know what's happening.
Yep. Spread the word.
Yeah,
Spread the
share
word.
that. Share it, you guys. So many people want to see it.
Share it with everybody you can think
Make
of.
it
People
big.
who've made
so you
offers
guys
on the
can
horses,
all
everybody.
see.
Look, there's Pete. Like, help
Poor
me.
little Petey. Oi, oi, oi. I just want to kiss his nose.
Did he just turn his GoPro off?
Did he just turn off the?
He fucking reached up and turned his GoPro off.
Look
Stop
at
Oh.
him.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, that poor horse.
Dude, you can feel every fucking bone in that spine right now.
I can see it from here.
Look at his fucking
You
hip
can
bones
see
and his
it.
veins.
They're seeing everything, you guys. Fuck, I'm gonna start crying
You
right
can
now. They're checking his
You can
legs.
see his.
They're taking.
You can see his pin bones from here. That's not fucking good.
I'm crying right now. Fuck.
Y'all are breaking up. I can't hear you, but I'll keep recording.
Just keep on.
Just
We're
stay
not
where
breaking
you're
up.
at.
We're not. God damn it, Marissa. Why are you so popular?
Tell everybody to stop messaging.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, Mama Skywalker, you should not see pin bones anyway, much less from this distance on a fucking cell phone over a live.
Nope.
Yeah. Through multiple screens and recordings.
Yeah, this is the fucking moment. So the weight tape is basically, there's a calculation you can do to find a horse's healthy weight based on their girth and their height. And that weight tape just basically helps them do that.
It's not an exact measurement, but it's pretty close.
It's fairly close. It's with a few pounds usually.
He's so relieved to get all that shit off of him.
Look how narrow he looks from the
I know
back
he's
now.
like so narrow. Remember his big old booty, his apple booty he started
Yeah.
with?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was a thick fucking horse. That looked like a damn quarter horse when he left.
He was chunky.
And he is
Probably
just
like 53 to 16 hands tall, my guess.
dude.
My mare's smaller than him. She's like 15-1, I would say.
Oh, are they gonna check the feet though? That's my question. A dead giveaway. Find an abscess or hoof without a shoe walking on pavement.
I love how sweet and loving they're all being to him.
I know, he's probably loving all this attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, tape, wait!
Shit.
That's the fucking photographer?
The mullet guy?
What is he
Mullet?
Does he take pictures of meth to sell on Facebook or what? God dang.
He might. That's probably. He probably found him on Craigslist since, you know, that's where he loves to find things.
That's his store.
That's
The
his
redhead's
shop.
apparently a photographer he hired, guys.
Oh my god, I hope it's the end of his trip, but I hope it's the end for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Cyril just smile.
Marissa, quick question. Is that how you dress as a photographer when you go photograph houses?
Not typically.
Well, you're not very professional then. This guy's a professional.
He's a
girl,
pro.
wait. Oh no. I can't tell if she has the weight tape at the girth or if she has it around the barrel. I've known people who don't know how to use them will think they go around the belly.
She's slicking it up around the girth and up over the withers.
It's
And I think she's behind the withers, so it's going to give her a narrow measurement.
Who is this? Is this Cyril?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Hi,
Oh my god!
Happy birthday, bitch!
My
What a fucking cuck bitch! Alana, can you call him a cuck bitch for me?
No, she can't. She can't, but we can.
Hey, in some states, that would be considered assault.
I'm just hoping that my screen recording is only recording her and not recording all y'all, because you said something and you were too loud.
No, it's probably
care.
only recording now.
It don't even matter.
What did he say?
Oh, who cares?
Didn't make shit. You didn't ride like a third of the way. Killed your horses the entire process.
Yeah, I made it. Jesus.
It made it straight. Made it straight to fucking the most hated person on the internet that's never going to be hireable again.
Yeah,
you fucked up your whole life for your.
Basic is like I was hollering non-PC names.
They're not even.
I love
done
that he's
looking.
walking over with an ear-to-ear grin, saying, "I made it," as he's being evaluated by animal.
Not knowing if he's going to get his horses back.
Made it. Horses didn't make it. He made it. Once
also-
again, about Cyril.
Also,
Yep.
he doesn't even know if he's getting his horses back. Like, what a fucking dipshit. He made it and he might go to jail today.
I hope so. I hope he makes it all the way to a fucking jail cell with Bubba.
Oh man, I hear Bubba
Happy
likes to put it in
birthday.
things.
Bubba would love to find out it's his birthday.
Cyril might be getting,
For you.
Cyril might be getting some birthday stuff, just he's not gonna giving.
He's gonna be getting it.
Which is fine if that's what you're into, but I don't think that's what he's into.
Recap, this is animal control in Spokane County checking out Falcon and Pete. They've weight taped Falcon. They've been taking pictures of them. They've checked their spine.
Go back to him.
They've definitely pooped at least once by now.
Yeah.
There's something in their stomach.
They weight tape Pete and they weight tape Falcon. They're doing a really in-depth evaluation of both horses.
They're taking photos of Falcon now, it looks like.
They need to pick up those feet.
Yeah. And walk him out.
This is live.
And trot 'em out.
Live right now.
And look, it sounds like
This is live.
They need to get a vet out there to do a lameness on him.
Yep.
You're seeing it live right now, guys. Like, we don't know if the horses are going to be taken.
Yeah, this has happened before, just not to this in-depth.
This is the most in-depth they've ever decided to go. But I want to say,
Also-
we also pulled out every stop that we possibly could. There was no more stops. There was nothing else that we could do in order to get them to this point.
I just, think about how he said, "Oh, I made it." I wish
You are watching the live stream.
I wish I am. I wish Alana had said to Seattle. Look around. This isn't Seattle. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, Falcon is all stretched out. Poor baby.
Animal control is evaluating horses right now, and I have 344 people on my live.
Hey, can we get this muscle shirt guy checked out to see if he's got any heroin? Because he looks like,
Mullet boy.
he looks
Mullet
like he's
man.
carrying the whole fucking tackle box full of random shit.
What? I need your laptop to hold up my iPad.
I love how he says,
He's like,
I made it. I made it. Not we made it. I made it.
Yeah, because it's all him all the time.
Through Washington.
Okay. Well, no, because I have the iPad
Joe Dirt is in the way.
bottom, so I had to elevate it so I could put it up.
Nah, he ain't worthy of Joe Dirt.
That shirt was cool as hell.
He's like Joel Silt.
Sorry. My husband wants his laptop back, and I'm currently using it to hold up my iPad. Could you hold
What a
the
jerk.
phone? could you hold my phone here so they can see what's happening, and I will find something else to put in place of your laptop. Just hold
Thank
it really
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Marissa's a
you.
Okay. All right. I get a little bump
Damn,
for a
he's
second.
he's better at this than Marissa is.
That's not nice.
But it's
Marissa's
true.
husband, the group is all telling us that you can't have your laptop back.
I'll fight him.
362 people, babe, are telling you.
Here, bring it back in closer. Sorry, bring it in closer. Cyril's coming back. Oh.
Oh, motherfucker.
Are you fucking kidding?
No!
Look how he's short fucking trailer.
Unless they're gonna make him trailer them to their facility.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. The way he looked at the camera like I won.
Oh, is this Seattle? Does trailering across the other states count too?
So ACS just sees him doing all this. Scraps.
Point the camera at him. Point the camera.
Point the video at him. The camera. And then.
You're a shitty dancer, bro.
No.
Rotten hell, Cyril. Rotten hell.
From all the way. Are you funny more than you have?
I'm so.
So I want you guys to all see this. This is what we have been going through the entire time. We cannot force law enforcement to do anything.
I feel sick right now.
He's still got a PPE him if he wants to sell them.
Yeah. And after this footage gets released,
He's gonna dump him. I guarantee you, he'll dump him now.
He's
We'll find
not,
him.
dude. This dude's been in it for the cash grab since the beginning. I will be very surprised if he dumps them, and if he does,
Same.
he's gonna not dump them. He's gonna sell them cheap. The showboating should have been a dead fucking giveaway to Ellie.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're talking to him about right now.
I think so too.
Hopefully they hate him just as much now.
Try, Alana, bring the camera up a little bit so I can just keep the top of my phone covered.
Bring it up where?
Like bring the framing up so they're more in the middle of the screen. That works.
You know, we don't know if they just told him put him in the trailer or if they said you're free to go.
Hold on. Holding it weird, Marissa.
Sorry, I'm trying to show the,
Can you put them more in the middle of your screen, Alana?
and then zoom in just a bit.
There you go.
Like angle up more towards the sky, almost.
Yeah, so
Yeah, there
they're in
you
the
go.
middle of your camera.
There-
There.
There
Okay,
you go.
Right. That's
Perfect.
Fine. That works.
Is the police laughing or no? Is the police laughing?
No, he doesn't look like he has a smile on his face to me.
He does not look happy to be there, from what I can see.
I'm just trying to see if they're writing him a citation.
Dirty
This dude's
bastard.
been wanking it. Old mullet's been wanking it pretty good wearing a wrist brace.
Ew.
Oh, he touched Cyril with his beat off hand. I'm not gonna dox anybody, but his address is findable.
Someone said, looks like he signed something.
It did
Oh, look at
look
that.
like he did
Oops.
something.
Oopsies.
Oopsies! That was just an oopsies, everybody.
Public place.
Alana just accidentally.
Alana, why would you accidentally
Marissa, drop
do
your phone.
something?
There.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna walk away. Animal control, I don't know.
Just
Can you
wait. Just one.
go talk to Scraps now and find out what happened?
No, they're not talking to me.
They might.
or even asking LEs for an update.
I made the report.
Yeah, you can
We might
probably
Get an update from them.
that woman deputy might come up and if you ask her
Yeah,
what they found.
Like I said, like once we can, I'm gonna put that document that I sent them public, so you can see everything that I gave them.
Shit, may as well do it now.
Are you are you walking away, Alana?
Yeah. So,
Scraps
I
left.
wasn't going to be left alone because I do swing on people.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
She said she wasn't going to be left alone because she does swing on people.
Well,
Let's
why
hear
didn't?
it
Well,
one
no,
more
it's good
time.
that you didn't earlier, but we would have bailed you out.
We would have all collected.
That would have been a GoFundMe we could have pounced up real quick.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Get Alana out of jail for free card.
Yeah.
So a little recap, you guys. We had been working on this for the entire, 4 months. And finally we got Scraps to come. Very happy to have to be here. And they kind of fought us a little bit. They did end up coming out, and it looks like they did a little bit of an in-depth, at least, measurements. We don't know how accurate those measurements are, but they did attempt it. And then
They might actually, I was going to say, they might take all the evidence that they just collected and maybe have a vet look at it and get a vet's opinion.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
very
Have
possible.
charges after. They might not have had enough to seize the horses on this at this time.
Yeah, they could.
Just, not that I want, as frustrated as I am, they might be worried that they have to follow
Procedure.
their own laws and rules and procedures, or
they could be using things for a warrant. They could be in later. Who knows? Just nothing. We don't know without us talking to him or talking to them.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that they took pictures is not a bad sign because it may be to compare them to the stuff that Bree sent.
Yeah.
You don't need a warrant to seize in Washington.
Everybody, Alana, say thank you to Alana.
Yeah, thank you, Alana.
Thank you,
Thank you,
thank you,
Alana.
Alana.
Amazing work.
Oh,
The
fuck.
vet couldn't deny him. Okay, Tabitha, a vet certificate only says that the vet doesn't suspect them of having transmissible disease. Doesn't clear for anything else. There's not much you can do to fail a health certificate unless a horse is running a fever, has an irregular heartbeat. If they had all three of those fine, a vet's gonna have to grant a CVI. There's not much around that. I mean, kill pin
How
horses
pissed do you
shipping to
think-
Mexico have a CVI.
How pissed do you think he's gonna be when he finds out that whole interaction was on live
And
Yeah.
recorded in multiple.
and recorded
He's not
on
gonna be
multiple
terribly happy.
places?
See if I can get this to stay up. Phone again.
Apparently, it's a park east of Spokane now. I don't even think he made it into Spokane proper, did he?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I definitely got that on recording where she
No.
Alana, like, Seattle,
State line.
you made it.
Because, okay, there's a lot. Just search the hashtag 2raw to ride. Dude bought a horse and 3 weeks later decided to
Look at any
ride
of
a
our
horse
videos.
that was not prepped for it across the country. And it's lame. And it's just, he wants to prove he's got big balls, and in effect, he's proven that he has the tiniest wiener anybody's never seen.
Unless maybe we could ask Ambry.
I don't think Ambry saw it because Ambry's engaged and her fiance was there.
She said the cop was out of place.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Back to the ranch, but I wonder why.
He
They might want
be-
to see if they be there
Mm-hmm.
because
Well, it could also be that they're actually seizing the horses, but he doesn't.
Have to be there, but he's not staying there.
Hey, time out. It could also be that they are planning to seize the horses, but they didn't have a trailer there. They're not going to sit there and make him wait if he has a place to go. They're just going to follow and make sure the horses don't leave. I've seen this happen, Tassie. They will.
They might be trying to take him.
They
might
will
try to
sit
take
there
him
and
to a
just
vet.
wait until or force a vet visit.
Yep.
But it's no, yeah. Speculation sucks, but if you want to fucking give us some real information, go for it. We don't have anything to do except for hope for the best and hope it's not over.
And we're also talking because that helps us to think about the different options.
This is literally how we've gotten this far, is we run this ship by each other several times and eventually we figure out what we think is most viable. 9 times out of 10, it's correct.
It's just the cop fault, not Scraps.
Yeah.
Scraps might have left to go get a trailer, though. That's the other thing.
That's true.
There's a lot up in the air right now still. It's not necessarily over.
This is also after hours for Scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, brainstorm.
Yeah, Profiler doesn't need to brainstorm because they're the smartest person in the world.
Also, isn't Profiler in our lives all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
in
so
comment sections.
if you know Profiler, then you know that brainstorming is what gives you the best ideas. So you can either be here for the brainstorming, or we can just do it privately.
Oh, can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say Jeff's line?
No, don't. We don't have to get really rude.
Oh.
We don't.
Chassie coming in to be the chat mom. No.
Profiler.
No,
Profiler.
Lady says no.
Okay, fine, Taser Grandma. Okay, here's the thing. You have to brainstorm because that's how you figure shit out.
Profiler, context is context, and obviously we can't understand your context, but I can tell you that when you see that we just had a big letdown like that, and we're sitting here and trying to wrap our minds around it on a live, obviously
poke the
it's really
bear.
frustrating when you hear somebody say, like, you know, oh, this is bullshit type deal. Like, if it's bullshit, then leave. You don't have to be here. No one's forcing you.
There's also no harm in having optimism.
Yeah.
I want everybody to keep that in mind. There is no harm in having optimism, hoping for the best. There is no harm in brainstorming what could possibly be going on. And if you want to call that false hopes, then call that false hopes.
A sad life.
Looking at the positives, because there are not a lot of them right now. And this is very mentally, emotionally taxing on all of us. Even physically taxing on some of us. Some of us are not sleeping, are not eating, are not being able to function. So we have to find the positives, and we have to run with them, because they are so little.
One of the silver linings is we got him being an ass on camera.
We did.
That's not going to be a good look.
Hold on, you guys.
Because he just basically shot the finger at people that care about his animals.
Yeah, she's good, you guys. She's driving home. Yeah, we're doing everything. And it's not even a payment I'm doing this entire time.
You're paying?
Not you, but if people need gas.
Obviously.
I've even...
Tassie, I told you we shouldn't discuss my salary openly in the chat.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all are going to get people starting rumors now.
Right.
You're buying tires for people?
I did buy a tire for someone, actually.
You never bought me a tire. I could have used a tire.
Oh, put basic in.
Oh yeah, Basic's trying to join.
Rusty, she was animal control too, so she might be able to provide good insight.
There you go. That's a good, hey, Basic!
Hey, Rusty.
Hey.
Hey. So, jump in because you guys know I have been an animal control officer.
You're cutting out really bad. Basic.
My kitchen sucks. My house sucks. Hold on. Let me go outside. Oh shit, it's dark, but that's okay. Is this better?
As long as we can hear you.
Don't be scared, Rusty.
Okay. I hate the dark. So as a former animal control officer, there may be a warrant procedure, but they may be building a case, especially if the police are escorting him. I don't think they just let him go. The problem is, with livestock in general, it's not a companion animal. They're not governed by the same rules. If they just up and trigger hair seize them, which we all would have liked, it may be detrimental to any case that they are building.
Right.
That's what I was saying.
So,
I was thinking
yes,
that they have to be following procedures.
yes. And if they don't have their own trailer, what are those horses standing? The police may be following him to make sure, and again, this is speculation, but this is educated speculation, to make sure that they are going to a clean, dry stall or a pasture with, water, clean water that is accessible to them until they can do what they need to do in order to possibly seize them.
Okay.
This isn't a cat or dog. Like, a lot of people aren't realizing, this isn't a cat or a dog or a hamster or even a chicken that you can keep in a small space. You have to have something perfectly lined up, or you'll end up in situations like I see all the time, because I may not be an animal control officer. I've been a professional witness in many local cruelty cases in several surrounding counties. They're just going to get plucked again and put right back with him. So much like the game of poker we have all been playing, they have to play their cards right, or it's just going to be a big fuck up, Like, I'm gruff and growly on my TikTok and whatever, but there's also a time for some decorum. And unfortunately, like, I understand that people are getting heated. It is a high emotion situation, but sometimes all you have is speculation. That's all you have.
Yeah.
So, but Basic, I have a question for you, based off of your experience. When they start breaking out the measurements, etc., they wouldn't do that if they were looking at the horse and saying, "Oh, it's in good condition," right?
That's extra things they don't need to do. If I personally believe if they thought the horses were fine, because even though my horses, they're in phenomenal shape. I've had ACS called on me before by nasty neighbors when I rented a farm in a little town called New Cumberland. They literally came in my barn. They didn't even make me pull my horses out. They're like, well, shit, that was a waste of our time. You have a good day.
Yeah.
If they're breaking out the weight tape, taking pictures, horses all over, that's technically, that's not their normal job. They don't have to take the time to do that. So if they are taking the time to do that, then they're either going to compare to what they looked like before he became in possession of them, or they're going to compare them to even, healthy horses of their age in breed.
Yeah.
Well, and I've also had ACS called on me for my animals because I dealt with a domestic violence case that somehow turned into me abusing my animals. And when animal control came out to evaluate my animals out of their car, I walked them up to my pen and said, "Here are my 3 horses." And they said, "Yeah, this is a joke. Have a good day."
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Tell you that there's a little bit of hope there that something is still going to be done, because they did think that it was bad enough that where they're like, you know what, let's go ahead and get some evidence. Yeah, he made a post, you guys, that says, "I made it."
They have not
The comments with to Seattle?
Yeah, to Seattle? You made it to Seattle?
You made it
that
to
doesn't
Seattle?
look
Or
like
did you make
Seattle.
it to State Line?
Yeah.
State Line or Seattle? Because doesn't look right.
Falcon is not a quarter horse. Falcon is a grade gated horse.
Correct. That's the best way. He says Tennessee Walker, but there's been a lot of talk going back and forth. I think he's a spotted saddle horse.
He looks a lot
I think he's also a spotted saddle horse.
Yeah.
Or mix of some kind.
Like, as far as being correct, like, if I were to write it up on paper, he is a grade gated horse because there is no proof of parentage. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a grade
That's what. Yes. But the thing is, we have never had law enforcement ask him to untack.
Well,
Ever.
he has. No, that's not true. We have basic.
Oh,
that
yes.
they weren't taking for an answer.
But for the non-horse people in here, Tassie and them saw a video I made. I made a 40-year-old horse look about 12 in 30 seconds by putting a saddle pad on it. That is how much cat can hide a horse's condition. So I am so thankful. If they didn't care, they would not have taken the time to do that. at all.
Go.
Is this the Insta post?
Yep. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys.
That is a shitty photo.
Yeah.
That's a terrible photo. Falcon looks like, please get me out.
Yeah.
Can you see Falcon's top line right there? It looks like you can.
Yeah.
I could see it. I could see it on the phone.
Yeah.
No.
That on real time, I could see it on real time. You could see the way his hips dropped in and his flanks were sunken in. You could see the top line. Have I seen, well, lack of top line.
Somebody
Have I
let
seen
Wes
worse
in.
horses?
Oh.
Yes. But
Crazy. There you go.
these horses don't look good.
No.
And this is him putting a picture up of what he thinks is like a good photo of them.
Which is
Did he really pay for that?
that's
Jesus Christ.
I could take better
Well,
pictures off
get
my iPhone. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, hopefully they're just reviewing info and doing all the stuff that they need to do in order to build a case.
As far as his withers don't dictate whether a horse is skinny or not.
Yeah.
You're going to be looking
Yeah.
more
No.
at the sunken and top line, the hips, ribs.
You're breaking up, basic.
I don't remember who made that video. Oh no! How about now?
No.
Okay, the video somebody made of his neck. Do you remember that? His neck throughout the
Yes.
trip shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Withers
That
don't
was
dictate how a horse
bandana,
is
right?
fed.
I think it was Tassie made that. Or somebody did.
Well, there are also
The bandana video?
like horses that just naturally
No,
have
there
like
was-
stupid high withers too. So
Yeah.
withers really aren't a deciphering factor.
When using the Henneke body conditioning score, there's like an asterisk when you're reading about it that says if a horse has exceptionally high withers, you can forego that part of them in the score. You can just get out and say horses are going to bring a score down, even though everything else is fine.
Right.
So
Like Pete has very high withers.
yeah,
Yeah,
And he's
he
also
does.
skinny, but he also has high withers.
yeah.
Most thoroughbreds do
He's
as
driving
well.
back to Montana now, you guys. So he's not going any further that we know of. From what we understand, he's driving back to Montana, trying to make a sale on the horses.
With the one thing with Falcon talking about high withers that we have seen when he was in proper weight, he does not have high withers. He actually has very shallow withers. So as now,
So when he did buy him, though, he was a little chunky, which I would rather see a slightly chunky horse. I
Right.
don't like obesity in horses.
Yeah.
He was chunky. You're right. He had an ass like a quarter horse.
Yeah, he
I
He
would
did.
take a fat
Yeah,
horse
apple
over a
bottom.
malnourished horse any day of the week.
no, Amanda, he's not riding back. As far as we know, he's going to put the horses in Montana somewhere, and he's headed back to Austin.
Yeah, he's done. He's trailering back to Montana. He might be staying there for a little while until he sells the horses. If he sells the horses, or he might kind of. I made that video there.
Yes. There was one somebody made from his videos, his POV videos of Falcon's neck from start to whatever point it was in the journey, and you just saw it shrinking and shrinking and shrinking
Yeah.
and shrinking.
I remember that video.
Me too.
Good one.
I do think in this case, it was not a quick inspection, but the fact that they actually did an inspection instead of them hillbillies in whatever state that was that are like, I don't see a problem with them horses. They don't look emancipated.
Oh, no, emancipated. Get it right.
Look emancipated at all.
Did you see my post, Butch, driving through Post when on my trip? I drove
She
through.
flipped off the city of Post, Texas. It was
I
great.
drove through Post. I drove right past those fairgrounds where he was at with those. I tried to get my husband to turn us around so I could go. I was driving, but I tried to convince him to let me go back to get a video or a picture. But he was like, "We were not
Precious.
driving. We were done."
Precious,
So-
it's not a crime to have piss poor farrier work. The problem with his feet, he's trimmed poorly and he has contracted heels like you see on a lot of halter horses. And he's got long feet.
Yeah.
He's actually broken over. So the way that he's stacked. He's got a broken over hoof. So basically, he's mule-footed essentially, where he's up high, his toe is a little bit shorter, and his heel is being left to grow. So he's getting mule-footed.
And the reason that it's growing like that is because he's got contracted heels.
Yeah.
A lot of people mistake contracted heels for club feet.
No, they're not.
Because it does. It does essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
But it does. It makes them grow like pop cans when you contract their heels and don't, trim them right.
Yeah, well, that's one of the
Yes,
reasons I
that
think
can cause harm to the tendons as well.
So I think that's why he stands, because I've gotten a horse before that I rescued, actually, that was done, his feet were done the exact same way. And his hind end, like not his legs, but his hind end, a lot like how his is. And then now he's also in pain, so then he's also moving his feet out. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the way falcons, so say this is his head over here, and this is his butt. His butt's tucked under, and then his legs are out and spread. It's so weird.
Yeah. Well, and also with the when the heel gets too big and the tendon, it's not that the tendon is shortening, the tendon is getting constricted, and that's also how you pop and blow tendons way easier because there's so much pressure on them that one wrong step in the wrong temperature with the wrong pull out could blow that tendon, and then he's lame and possibly
the boots off.
not healed properly.
So I talked to a veterinarian friend that I've known since I was 18, so almost 20 years. She also believes from Pete's video where he went down that it wasn't colic, it was rhabdomyosis, which is often caused by dehydration and malnutrition.
Which is all more akin to tying up and
tying up.
Well, but I
Colic
wouldn't
is not
be
colic means
surprised if
28.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was, because if you go back and look at the picture that Brianna at the picture that Bree just had up, you can see where his eye sockets are extremely sunken in. Like, extremely sunken.
Remind you guys when that time was. That time was with that girl Kristen in Wyoming, and she had stopped to give him water and went and got a restaurant bucket for them because she was upset they were so thirsty, and she went and got them restaurant buckets and filled them up, and they drank them really fast. So they really were dehydrated at that time. And that's the same girl that they saw in the picture riding, but she wasn't the one that was on the trail ride.
Yes. So, and like another thing, like he thinks it's colic, and yes, Banamine can help rhabdomyosis.
This is a painkiller.
The thing is, you're not supposed to ride them or work them for days because the toxins hit the kidneys because the muscles are literally breaking down. And all the toxins hit the kidneys. I'll tell you, because I know you guys won't judge me. At the show that we went to a few weeks ago, I had to jump ride my ex's gelding. My mare tied up because she is a piss poor drinker when we go to places with small stalls. And she didn't appear dehydrated from her tent test, but she did the same thing. What do? They lay on the ground. They don't thrash around. They might paw and stuff, but they just lay there.
Yeah.
Because it hurts. It's a Charlie horse, essentially.
Yeah.
For the non-horse.
Horse. Well, and I want to say, too, for everybody watching, we're not going to judge Basic, is because she is an experienced horse person. So not only did she recognize it when it started happening, I'm sure she gave the proper care. We know she gave the proper care afterwards and took care of her horse.
She gave her rest and used a different horse.
Yeah. Whereas, and her horse is she's an athlete.
I was going to trailer her home, and my ex was like, let her rest in the stall. You jump ride my horse. I'll give my run up for you. My ex and I have a very good relationship. She adores Rue. I was actually going to ride Omen, but Omen is not patterned. So instead, I jump rode the giant horse that made me cry because he's too tall. Well, I'm 14 feet, almost 17 hands, and I don't like that. But my mare, she got medicated. She got electrolytes. She got rest. And then even though it's just a few days, you don't need to ride. I didn't ride her the rest of the week because I care about my horse.
Right. And so that's where it's like, things like that happen. They do. Just like Cyril said, colic happens all the time. Tying up can happen. It's how you handle it and how the horse got to that place. Because we've all dealt with We've all dealt with
There is no video of it. I didn't just video my horse while she was pawing and sweating and laying there.
You didn't take a video while she was laying on the ground in agony?
Oh.
you basic? Wouldn't you?
Why not? You could
And then post it to social media and say, fuck it.
could have got views. It's all about the views,
basic.
guys.
You could have got so many views from that.
It's giving.
Somebody doesn't want to go viral.
Literally.
Now,
Jesus
if
Christ.
Rue would have recorded it, if she would have said, hey, I know you're taking care of it, but can we record this as an educational moment, not just shit happens?
Yeah,
Okay.
Lucy says, remember the saddle still needs to be on when they're colicking.
Oh yeah, you leave it on, and in fact, you actually
And
want to
the bit,
quite a bit.
and keep the bit in the mouth. Drop the reins on the ground in front of them.
The stomach compression really, really helps them get over
But
it.
hey, not even sweating. They're good.
No, just tighten that cinch, leave the bit in, toss them reins on the ground, and just let them roll. Just let them roll.
Make sure you get video,
no
though.
sweat, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still baffled that he said he wasn't sweating when he clearly was. You can see it on a bay
You
horse.
can literally see it on him.
He was drenched.
Oh man.
And that's where the narcissism thing comes in, right? Because narcissists always think they're the smartest person in the room, and they think anything they say is fact. So even though we all have eyeballs and could clearly see that Pete was drenched in sweat, he just says he's not sweating, he's fine. Thinking we're all going to be like, oh, thanks for clearing that up, Cyril.
Is green.
I really thought it looked like he was sweating. It turns out he wasn't.
Turns
Thank
out
you.
it's just jokes, just lighting. Angles.
Thank you for letting me
Fill a
hop
fucking
on to
cup.
the
Now,
educational
like the
thing.
stress and the adrenaline's leaving my body, and it's giving me a headache. From this.
Hey
It's
guys,
after
his
midnight.
horses look like
And I
shit,
have
but
a
he
horse
made
show.
it. He made
Look at
it.
that belly.
Yay.
Look at that belly.
Jump
That's a
scare.
McDonald's belly.
Look at that
I
water,
just wanna know
piggies.
why he's getting fatter. Like what?
Why
Because
are
he's
my
staying in
legs
hotels and with people and eating Mickey D's every fucking day.
Yeah.
Give that to your malnourished, abused horses.
Like, straight up, there are times that I've had where I could either feed me or feed my horses, and I don't fucking eat.
Yeah.
Everybody's
That's
asking
how it
for an
goes.
update. Yes, guys, I'm going to call for an update during their normal business hours because I know they're already irritated about having to come out after hours. I'm going to call them during their normal business hours, and they might have thought of things over as well by the time tomorrow comes.
I think it would be better to wait regardless because, like you said, then they can think, they can fact gather, information gather, we get a better update, and think.
If I were you, I would wait until after lunch tomorrow because they usually, if they don't file paperwork tonight, they're going to start doing paperwork in the morning.
Yeah.
Lucy, I
think
we're not like body shaming. We're just noting how he has gained weight on this trip while he supposedly has been living off of Nutri-Grain bars and
Wes, you're doing that again.
His horses have been dropping weight rapidly.
Yes, and when I said he was getting fatter, there's no hate or shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with it is that he is gaining an excessive amount of weight while his horses are losing an excessive amount of weight. That is wrong. There's nothing wrong with being fat, being skinny, being whatever you're going to be. The problem is that why is he gaining so much weight when his horses are losing so much? That was the point I was trying to bring across.
Yeah,
He's robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Make nothing into something. Anybody that's messaging me right now, I'll check it when we get done with the live. I can't check it and get the live at the same time.
I think as far as animal control
Go
goes,
ahead.
I think as far as animal control goes, Rebecca might already be getting something together to email to me.
Sure.
Because, you know.
Yeah, she did ask Alana my name, so.
So, I had a horse show in the
By the way, that last FaceTime call with her, I didn't even realize it was 48 minutes long. I just got, it took forever for my phone to save my screen recording.
You need to go wash your hands because they smell like
I got a horse show, and I got to get up in a few hours, so I'm going to get off of here.
Thanks for hopping on.
But thank you for coming on to educate, because I know not everybody following this is a horse person.
Right.
But
Well,
I
it's also
have
really nice
Maybe it's
to
fair.
have you here.
changed. And
Wes got reported.
I have.
He did? For what? He's not even doing anything.
I don't
Probably
know.
for all the
He
things
was on
said.
mute. Mama, please get down.
People were in here gunning for him. Oh, wait.
Maybe not. Maybe he's back.
No, I think he's maybe trying to reset his He might
No,
be trying to reset his
It wasn't me, Tassie, because I muted and it was still happening.
Yeah, it's not you, it's Claire.
But I got in my truck and started pulling out of the barn.
Me?
It's always you, Claire.
Oh, you just mean you muted yourself. I was worried, like, because remember last time I got kicked out of
Is it better?
You guys have a good
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
go
think-
to bed.
Good night, Rusty.
Thank you for coming.
But Marissa, I think it kicked me off because it saw my truck moving.
Oh, yeah.
What, does it have like an auto?
Who did you tag? It's Jay?
Stay inside. Watch your feet. Watch your toes. Watch your toes.
Yes.
Yeah, Shay, who'd you tag?
I
Who
was
is he
recording
that
on
you
my
tagged in the
phone,
post?
and I think, Claire, you were screen recording the live.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat good news, Mel B. We have it on email so everybody can use it. Scraps, Animal Control in Washington, did a very thorough evaluation.
Wes, mute your thing.
And the thing photo shoot that he just had today. They just looked at the horses. They were weight taping them. They were taking pictures. They took the tack fully off of both horses. They did let him leave with the horses, but we were just discussing that we think it's mostly because they need to kind of follow procedure and they don't want to seize the horses too soon because that could hurt their case and end up with the horses back in his care. So I'm sure they're going to probably consult with a veterinarian, maybe have a vet go out and evaluate the horses in person at a later time. He probably was ordered, or he might have been ordered to like take them somewhere and they can't leave until the investigation. We don't know. We're speculating a little bit, but it is good news that they did. So far, of all the animal control people that have seen the horses, these are the only ones that actually looked at and evaluated the horses. And you could tell that they cared. You'll see in the video, they were petting them really gently. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at now. Just we're decompressing, the villain's leaving the body. He came up and showed his ass to the camera a few times.
Yeah, you guys, I just want to reiterate that we can only drop him in law enforcement's lap and give them all of the tools, everything that's happened up till now, what the horses look like before and after. And Brianna did a really good job of putting all that evidence together and sending it over to Scraps. And Scraps had all of it. But there's only so much that we can do. And that is we can drop them in their lap, we can give them the information, and then they have to do their investigation. We can't do it for them. We can't take the horses for them as much as we want to. We don't know that they even questioned him about it, but they did know about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the officers went and talked to our spotter who was there, and she mentioned that when he had like camped out on the private property without permission, that she saw that he had a weapon on him, the person whose property it was, and he made her very uncomfortable. That's like a friend of hers. So yeah, like and our spotter told the officer that talked to her, the Scraps officer that talked to her about it. So they were at least somewhat aware that he could potentially be armed. But also, he's not going to be stupid enough to like pull it on cops. So
imagine going onto one of our spotters' property, friend's property to hide. Imagine.
Well, she wasn't a spotter.
embarrassment.
She wasn't. Neither one of them was a spotter yet. So basically, we had lost him, and we were freaking out a little bit. Actually, like, where the hell did he go? And all of a sudden, this is when he ran on the pavement. And he like disappeared, and everybody was looking for him for hours.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I get a random message saying, "Hey, he camped out on my land last night. He smelled like alcohol. He was asking if I had any teen girls." And I was really uncomfortable. And then I looked up the story. My neighbor had told me about it, and I told him to leave. He's with the farrier right now, and the farrier doesn't look very happy at what he's seeing. And so me and her started talking from there. We coordinated law enforcement. This is in Idaho. Coordinated law enforcement and ACS to go out there. They went out there. That's when they cited him for not having the right paperwork. He got a misdemeanor, blah, blah, blah. So they didn't actually know about that. Alana came after the fact when I made that post saying, hey, anybody in the Idaho area, Yeah, he was asking her if she had any teen daughters.
Yep.
Smelled of alcohol, and she was super uncomfortable. She had a 1-year-old. She has a 1-year-old, and
that's not the first time that he's made remarks about
children,
asking about children.
Yeah.
And with the posting the naked chick playing cards and all that, it's just really unsettling.
Yeah, this is all. Look at Bree has from the very beginning. She has everything and sent that over to basically like a whole press packet, but an abuse packet. Yeah, the 18-year-old boys flocking to him like rats. I know he was trying to make a joke off of something else on some other TikTok, but either way, it still was in bad taste. And just kind of, if it had been by itself and he was just making that laughing joke, it might have been a little bit easier to swallow. But because it's like a redundant thing with him, it makes it really
like it's a more like it's a frequent thing that he does is talk about children. So.
Well, and when that 9-year-old boy was walking with his shirt off and posted on social media, that same day there was a 25-year-old girl that was with them, and I guess she looked really young, and as soon as he found out that she was an adult, he got really upset, and like he wanted to show the kids something, is what he said, and that was it. So it was just weird.
Which post did he take down, Queenie? Because I was just looking at it.
He probably heard the top line looked like shit, and he had the flag backwards.
Oh wait, he just put 2. Hold on. No, it's still up.
So yeah, like I said, when all of this was starting, if law enforcement doesn't do anything this time, it's because they just don't care.
Yeah.
The guy was shooting on
I'm happy it's over.
I just realized that.
What?
The picture that he has posted that I showed you guys, that's on a Polaroid.
So it's a Polaroid photographer? Gosh, I could do that.
Let me go back. I gotta get a new screenshot because I cropped mine.
Yeah, you guys, the horses are, honestly, I think that us having him being a thorn in his side the entire way, forcing him to hide for weeks at a time, and then also having to ride in trailers, pass through states. I mean, I have a feeling that if we had not done that.
So you hire a photographer, a really odd-looking photographer to take your Polaroid pictures as a victory?
His story reshape has an LE walking next to the horse for a split second. Someone screen grab that before
I just did. Hold on.
I mean, the horses are alive, and hopefully from this point forward are only going to get better now because we're not going to be in that work.
Right there.
What an idiot.
That's amazing. Wah, wah.
And I really, really, really don't think that they'd still be walking, first of all, had he not jumped in trailers. Because Colorado is big.
Yeah.
And rough terrain. Wyoming, rough terrain. And he was hiding and jumping in trailers all the time.
I am so pissed he trailered through Colorado. I mean, we were ready for him. I have friends all over. I was born and raised in Colorado, lived there for 21 years. I've got horse friends all over the state, all that line the border of Colorado. I mean, we were just itching for him to get across our state lines.
Friend.
I'm just happy that he had a big fucking Falcons Express thorn inside the entire way.
He'll never forget us, that's for sure.
No. Next sticker.
And I also have to say that when he comes back, he's going to Austin. It's only an hour away from me. So pretty excited about that. We might run into each other at some point.
Tassie, I might have to come down for some
night out in Austin.
Yeah, I just need to do some partying in Austin,
meet
and
Austin.
I'd feel better if we went together.
Oh man. But I want you guys to still keep your eyes open because he still might try to take him to an auction, etc. And if you do, please don't go posting it everywhere because then he's just gonna pull them.
Yeah.
Right? Just
And
let
I
us.
thought he might even try to write the auction, but
6th Street is wild. He ended his craziness not even in Spokane. He did it at the state line.
Yeah.
because he knew he'd never
And then
make
tried
it
to
there.
say, I made it.
Yeah, I made it.
You made it as far as law enforcement would let you, buddy.
Yeah, that's the question now is where are these horses going to end up? So we've just got to, if everybody can just keep your eyes wide open on Craigslist posts, on because they're not selling for $60,000. He's
Craigslist,
smoking crack.
Equine Now, Live
Just
auctions, Facebook. Look at Facebook under alias names. I highly doubt if he lists them anywhere, he's not going to list them as him after all of this.
Yeah, that's true.
Because,
I'm just looking
you know, at that point, if he's like, hey, this is Cyril and I'm selling Falcon, and somebody shows up, chances are they're going to beat the shit out of him.
Look
Cyril,
everywhere.
not the horse.
I'm not
Cyril.
joking. I mean, you guys need to look everywhere. Any state that you're in, keep an eye out at all of the sales. Anywhere that somebody would sell a horse. I don't think he's going to rename them. I think he's going to try to sell them off their fame. So I think he might even post on himself because he's that much of an egotistical.
Yeah. He's proven to be not very smart, so.
Have another gotcha moment for us. Like, look, I sold my horses for $60,000. Yeah. Even though it's probably like $6.
I mean, I think he could probably get 6,000.
Maybe.
Because we've just seen that they're good horses. But
if he were to make 10, I would be surprised.
I don't think that he'll get even that, to be honest. But
Bree, have you been eating the happy lettuce? Because we're a little glossed, my friend.
Yo.
Is it happy salad? She just like disappears. Like
maybe.
It's like the elevator. Ding.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive, you guys.
Why, did you just get pulled over?
No, I'm just.
Are you drinking and driving?
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
No. No.
Hold on, I need to take a sip of
Sassy,
this.
he openly admitted to drinking earlier.
Hold on, what?
Don't make me get all. Start doing it again.
Bro, it's Live Oak County and their back roads. I'm fine.
No, the real guy is free and there.
Wes, mute. Oh.
Is the road noise that bad?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can't hear Tassie. Like,
Oh my god, so much better.
Oh, instantly.
Now I don't even know what to say.
yeah, I was just looking at the time, and I'm exhausted now. I'm getting that tired after the adrenaline wears off.
Are you going to send that to us on the Falcon Express email? Okay.
Yeah, it's big. I might go and try to like just chop up just the best parts because there's a bunch where like it's just the road and we're kind of just talking.
Mine still hasn't even downloaded to my camera roll, partly because I forgot I was screen recording, so I screen recorded all the way up until Butch was in here.
Oh, geez.
I screen recorded all through that until just like kind of recently.
You guys, we're not going to go back through the entire update again because we've been on here now for a good while and a lot of people watched it on live. And so what we're going to do is we actually got a screen record of the entire situation and we'll be posting it up tomorrow once it's all downloaded and uploaded and all that good stuff.
If you wanted to spare yourself, Tassie, you even could, like, any of us could write up a summary and post it.
That's true.
To hold them over for
I can
tomorrow.
also just do like a little video, like a little 3-minute video, just saying, hey, this is what happened, and we'll be posting it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe do that so we're not all getting blown up all night with what happened, any updates.
I know. All right, I'll do that right now before I go to bed. All right, guys,
Perfect.
I'm out of here.
All right, have a good night.
All right, bye.